Hello everyone, this is ML Naruto. Welcome to my channel. So today I'll be discussing about the topic that is mode. So it is one of a kind of measures in averages. So we have a topic, main huge topic called averages. So in this topic we have mean, median, and mode. So up till here I have already covered what is meant by mean and median. Now, in this video, I'll be focusing on this particular measure, that is mode here. So, for example, what is mode here? So, the textbook kind of definition of mode is nothing but the most occurred value. In layman terms, we can usually say this kind of a definition, that is most occurred value. For example, if I have a data like 2, 9, 8, 66, 66, 97, 58. So if I have a data points like this, okay. So in total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are total 7 data points. Okay. So in the in these total 7 data points, if I want you to find what is the mode of this particular data, so how do you find that? So the answer is very much simple. Just focus on the definition here itself. The definition here itself is saying most occurred value is nothing but the mode, right? So out of all the data points, you just need to focus on what is the value that is actually repeating more than one time. So see here, 2, 9, 8, 97, 58. Every data point is actually repeating for only one time. But when you look at here, that is 66, 66. It has been repeated for 2 times, that is more than one time. So whatever maybe the number is, if it is repeating for more than one time, you can definitely, in this example, you can definitely consider it as the mode. Why? Because here this is the most occurred value. Let's imagine, okay, now I'll choose 66 as my mode, right? So this is the example here. This is one of the kind of example. Now I'll explain you another example. See here, for example, I have a data like 9, 10, 20, 20, 20, 40, 20, 60 here, right? So what do you call this as? See here, if I want you to find the mode of this particular data, so how do you find that? I'll focus on that particular number which has been repeated for most of the time in the overall data, right? See here, this is 9, 10, 20, 40, 60, right? So out of all the numbers, one particular number has been repeated for several times, that is this this this. So in total, how many times it has been repeated? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So this is the most repeated value. So you can definitely say that 20 is the mode in this particular example, right? But now, did you ever wonder like how many what happens if I found the two numbers which are repeated for the same number of times? Don't worry, I'll explain you. Like see here, I have 1, 4, 6, 9, 6, 9, 10. If I have this kind of data, if I ask you to find the what is the mode for this particular thing, so how do you find that? You will usually focus on the number that has been repeated for most of the time, right? See here, 1, 4, 6, 9, 6, 9, 10. So when you observe here, 6 has been repeated for the 2 times, right? So you will usually find you will usually conclude that 6 is the mode of it, but no, that's wrong. Why? Because here 9 also 9 also has been repeated for the 2 times here. So which one do you consider usually? When this question arises, you need to consider both of them. Why? Because Out of the two sixes, it is the most repeated one, and out of the two nines, it is the most repeated one. So hence the mode for this particular data is 6 and 9. So this is a scenario where you can name it as bimodal. This is a scenario of bimodal. Bimodal in the sense, see here, bi, bi in the sense two, bi in the sense two, where in this particular example you can find two modes. This is a one kind of mode, this is another kind of mode, right? So this is a bimodal example. Earlier I have explained, see, this is a unimode. Unimodal. Uni in the sense one. So this is the only single mode, right? So for that we have named it as unimodal. But now in this kind of an example, we have already found two modes, right? 6 and 9, which is nothing but hence the name bimodal. Likewise, you may find many other modes in single data. Maybe for example, you may find this kind of a data like 1, 2, 2, 2, 5, 6, 7, 7, 7, 6, 6, 6, right? See, what is the mode for this particular data? This, this, this. Hence, it is a trimodal, right? So it is a trimodal. It is a trimodal kind of data where you have three modes, that is 2, 7, and 6 are the modes here, right? So this is one kind of an example. And also you may find more than the three modes. For example, you have 1, 1, 1, 1, maybe 2, 2, 2, 2. Sorry, I'll explain with much more simplicity. Just wait. 2, 6, 2, 9, 8, 7, 9, 7, 6. So what is the mode for this particular example? See here 2 has been repeated for 2 times, right? So it is a kind of mode. And here 6 has been repeated for 2 times. So here 6 is a kind of mode. Now 9 has been repeated for 2 times. So 9 is a mode. And then 7 has been repeated for 2 times. So 7 is a mode. So total we have 1, 2, 3, 4. In total we have 4 kind of modes. So you can name it as, multimodal, right? You can name it as multimodal. Multimodal in the sense, the name itself is actually explaining multi in the sense, here we have modes which are multiple, that is more than 4 or more models. If you have 4 or more models in your data, then you can definitely call it as multimodal, right? So now what is the, you have by now you have already understood what do you mean by mode here. Now you need to understand what is the outlier effect on this. Do you have any outlier effect on this? I'm asking this question. Do you have any outlier effect on this? The answer is simply no. Why? Because just look at this example. I have 2, 4, 6, 2, 10,000. Got it? So I want to find the mode here. So this is a 2, 4, 6, 2. These are all lying in a one kind of a range, right? But now when you observe here, this is a huge number which has been added to our data. That is nothing but an outlier, right? So this is an outlier. But if you observe, there is no impact of this outlier on our data. Why? Because we have already got the mode, that is 2, 2, which has been repeated for 2 times, right? So I can simply conclude that mode is nothing but mode is equal to 2, right? There is no impact of this outlier on our data, no matter whatever may be the however huge the number is, but we'll still consider the most occurred value, right? So That's why I can easily say that there is no impact of this particular outlier effect on our data, right? And now, after knowing this outlier effect, uh, after knowing do we have any outlier effect on our data or not, we need to look for when to use, that is the application part, when to use this particular mode here, when to use it. So we usually use mode for nominal, ordinal data, right? So what is meant by nominal and ordinal? And again, that's a kind of a huge deviation from these particular topics. So yes, I know that it's part of the statistics. I'll explain these topics, I mean, kind of data like nominal, ordinal, and interval and ratio, all these kind of data. I'll definitely explain you all in the later videos, right? So for now, this is it. So I hope you have got some better understanding about the mode. Now, I'm ending up this session. See you. Bye bye. Take care. Jai Hind.